Hey guys, so I've got another review for you today, and this boot is the Nautica Speed Machine. So the Speed Machine is a really good all-mountain performance resort boot. It has a medium fit with 100mm last and is available in several different flex options. So the flexes available in the men's model, there is a 100, 110, 120, 130, and a 130 carbon option. And for the ladies models, there is an 85, 95, 105 and 115 version. So the Speed Machine is an overlap boot with a full PU construction. There's two things we can take a look at with the construction of this boot, and the first one being what they refer to as Triforce. Now this Triforce, you can see there's 3 different injections made on this boot: the red, the black, and the white. You can see the red plastic down the spine and the sole being the stiffest, a little bit less in the black area, and then also the softest plastic at the overlap for getting in and out. Now the other thing you'll notice on this boot is some markings for Nautica's infrared boot stretching tool. Now I'm going to go through this tool in another video so you can see how it all works, but you can see there's an area marked out on the side underneath the buckle, also on the medial side of the boot, there at the first metatarsal and at the navicular bone. So these are the 3 most common areas you'll be doing these adjustments with that infrared tool. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the liner. Now I have the 110 Flex model with me today. So in the 100 and 110 Flex versions of this boot, you're going to get Nautica's 3D Primaloft insulated performance fit liner. Now the 3D is just referring to the pre-shaped contours around the ankles. As you step into the 120 and 130 versions of this boot, you get an upgraded liner to have featured Nautica's Cork Fit, which is going to obviously be a bit more performance and give you that better grab around the ankles and heel. So not much more to mention on the liner. It will be quite warm with that Primaloft insulation. You get a stretchy toe box in the front. Performance wise, quite solid. It has a full solid plastic tongue the whole way down. Also, we do have a pre-stitched window if you're running a cable out for a boot heater. And back to the boot itself, and we do have some nice solid feeling buckles. The power strap is pretty stock standard. We do have cuff adjustment on either side of this cuff, which is great. Also flex adjustment, the ability to add or remove 2 different bolts in the back. Another feature they're incorporating into this boot is weather shield. Now you'll see that rivet on the top of the overlap there. I'm going to open this boot up so you can see it. They actually have it gusseted to help keep some snow out of this overlap. So there you can see that weather shield, and that's installed there just to keep any snow out, which in turn is going to keep your liners and feet dry. And for boot board in the base there, we do have a plastic boot board which is screwed into place. Stance wise on this boot, we are looking at a forward lean of 12 degrees and a ramp angle of 4.5 degrees. It is also compatible with grip walk soles, which is what's going to be coming standard in the next iteration of this boot. So that covers all of the features that are on the Speed Machine boot. So let's just break it down into more of my opinion on it. Now what I really like about the Speed Machine boot is fit right out of the box. Now Nautica has achieved a good blend here of performance and medium fit. Now what I mean by that is we get 100mm last in the lower shell with a really nice shape so it doesn't feel restrictive, but combined with a cuff and a heel pocket that has really good grab. If I was to point out some negatives on the Speed Machine, and especially in reference to this 110 Flex model, it would really be the lack of ability to sort of customize, repair and replace some elements. What I'm referring to there is the fixed rivets of the power strap, but it's also the same case with the top 3 buckles. Now what I do find curious is with the bottom buckle, they have the screw rivets on that one, so that is the easiest one to replace. Now whether the methodology behind that is that's your most vulnerable buckle, if that's going to take damage, so let's make that one easy to change over, I don't know. Now the other things I'd really like to see with this boot is an extra spoiler included for a bit extra forward lean. Also, if they used the same boot board as they did in the GPX, it would make this boot even better. So my rating on the Speed Machine is going to be 7.5. Thanks guys, catch you in the next review.